G'day all, how you all going? Now, I got asked an interesting question on when I was making my alcohol. Now, I'm going to sort of, can I do it? Yeah, switch the camera around so you can see what I use to make my wash. Now, it's pretty simple. Just go onto the camera. Okay, now what I use is dextrose. Now you can use sugar, but I prefer dextrose. This is the product I get. And what I do with that is I will make up 8 kilos of that and put them into these tubs. Like I put 4 kilos into this tub, 4 kilos into this tub. Once that's ready, I'll then come over to here and I'll put 21 litres of water into here. And then I'll add 2 jugs of boiling water to get the temperature up to 40 Celsius. Then you tip the dextrose into these, you pour a little bit in, stir it up, pour more until you basically get the whole lot in, and then you stir it all up, and that will dissolve and I'll get to about 21, I'll get to 25 litres. From there, excuse the mess in the garage, from there, now, once you've achieved that goal, the next step is what I put in is this product. It's liquid carbon, and basically you squish this up, and you basically make it become liquid. Now this helps purify your wash. Right, it removes anything bad and stuff like that. And then after you do that, once you've put that into there, it's stirred it all in, and all the dextrose is dissolved. That's stirred in. You put in your turbo yeast. Now you just basically sprinkle this in, stir that in rigorously, and then when you've done that, you pretty much put the stopper, the demijohn into this hole, which has, you put a little demijohn into there, and you have you then have that there. You sit that, and you have that there. It has water in it and it'll bubble up. And when it stops bubbling for about a week, it takes about a week, I'd say, to make. Right. Once it's stopped bubbling, right, and what I'll do then is I'll transfer it over to here, and I'll sit it down here on this bench here. And when it stopped bubbling, that's when I'll put I'll let it sit down for a bit and calm down, and it'll start to clear up. You'll see the video I made, you'll see it sitting here and all that clear. What I then put though into it is part A and part B. Now, I think I made a video on that, preparing the wash, on YouTube. So pretty much what this does is helps clean all the stuff out of, like the yeast and products and stuff like that. Then of course you put it into your still, which I've got some beads into there, and I use a little let's call it foams up. The beads in there are like metal bead, not metal bead, ceramic beads, and they just sit in there and I'll stop it from surging. And you put this other stuff into there, which then stops it from frothing. Now, then I take out, of course, the 100. I take out some people take out 50 ml of ethanol. I take out 150 to 200 ml of ethanol. Last batch I took out was 200. Worked perfect. Then, of course, you get your alcohol and so forth, and then you measure all of that, which is a very simple method of measuring it. I was going to use this sort of camera today, but I chose not to. I wanted to try to go live. The simple method is this, right? We've got the top one up here, okay? So the first one was the litres of alcohol you get from your still at the end result. So let's say 3.1. Then you times it by the alcohol alcohol percentage, which is 92. Then you divide it by what you want to be the alcohol, which is 40%, and then you minus the litres again, and that tells you how much water to add to the alcohol to put it into the double chamber, which has this in there, right, which is a simple double chamber. There you put your alcohol, you can see that there, put your alcohol and your water mix on top, and with that filter and drips through, I do that twice, and then you can pretty much make up the alcohol, which I've got made up over there. Can we zoom in? Yep, it's pretty much made up over there. So, but, wow, that's trippy. Now, part of that also is when you, hold on, that's better. When you want to test your alcohol, so when you make your alcohol up, the first time you're doing your wash and so forth, excuse the noise, I use this one here to test it. Now you can see that the red part on top there, I don't see it very well in this light. When it gets above that red line, alright, you put this in your wash. When it gets above that red line, it's perfect to do the next step, which is put part A and part B into it. So what I normally do is when it starts bubbling, I put on here, as I said before, and I'll let it sit for a day or two, and it'll start to clear up naturally, right? And then I'll test it with this, right? Then I know 100% that's ready to go, right? That will be over 90% proof. Once you've got it from the still and you put it into your containers to test the first lot of alcohol, like how strong it is, you use this one. And this one here, let me show you that, pretty much does the same thing. What it does, it tests how much alcohol's in it at a certain amount of certain space, and normally I'm getting about 90 to 96% proof. Average I'm probably getting about, I say the average I'm getting about is 91, 92% proof. And once you've done that, as I said before, you put your water into it, and mix that through the other filter. Now I hope that explains everything. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, I do hope you like this little video. If so, please let me know. And yeah, all questions are welcome. You'll have a great day now. How do I stop it? That's an interesting one. Maybe the X. Got to figure out how to stop it now. Doesn't give me an option to stop. Share.